Welcome to the Prime Time event, brought to you by Tiny Cakes. Tiny, fun, and delicious. And man, do we have a treat for you guys today.
It has been a very eventful past few months to say the least, and if you know me, you know a thing or two about what I've been going through. So as we proceed through 2021, we have to talk about the main event that is happening in November, and that is the wedding. That's right, Taemin and I are getting married on November 28th, 2021. So for this wedding season, I had to put together a stacked team. I need some guys who are reliable, talented, athletic, and can withstand any challenge thrown at them. Because after all, this wedding season will not be easy, and I'll need a team that will help me get that ring. So without further ado, let's get into the draft picks. With the number 1 draft pick, aka Best Man. He is probably the tallest guy on the team. He is really stiff as a board. He hurts his back a lot. And he also uses walking his kid as an excuse to play Pokemon Go. Most importantly, he is a very dependable and reliable person. He's bailed me out of trouble many times, and he is one hell of a leader both on and off the field. The number 1 draft pick goes to my older brother, Guanta! Alright, moving on to the next pick. I keep beating this guy's ass in both Super Smash Bros. And tennis. He probably didn't have his first sip of beer until at least 25 years old. He does go to Verona a lot, and he always comes up making money somehow in some way. He's just a hustler and entrepreneur, and he also makes some bomb-ass tacos. This guy's been one of my best friends since childhood. He's always been there for me, always giving good advice, and he's just a reliable and a good guy. This next pick goes to Koi Tram! Alright, moving on to the next pick. This guy is loco. Of the 8 years that I've known him, I've probably seen him throw up and vomit at least 3 times. He somehow finds a way to crash his moped in Thailand, and he also found a way to drop me on a slideboard transfer. Aside from his clumsiness, he has a pretty mean arm. He could probably throw the football at least 50 yards. He is arguably one of the smartest people I know, but definitely the smartest guy on this team. He's just a really good guy, and he makes me a better person, and I'm really fortunate to have him on this team. The next pick goes to Daniel Cardenas! Alright, moving on to the next pick. This next guy has long hair, and he's an Asian Tarzan looking ass. Every once in a while, I'll just see a random booger hanging out of his nose. He claims he has better style than me, and I think that's pretty funny. In fact, these past few years, he's devoted most of his life in just trying to be better at me in everything he does. Jokes aside, this guy is fearless, he's adventurous, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be living the life that I have today, and for that, I'm grateful. The next pick goes to Bin Tai Lee! Alright, moving on to the next pick. This guy truly loves drinking Truly. He's really good at drawing, but if there is one thing that I can draw better than him, that is a roadmap. One of his biggest accomplishments in life, aside from being a renowned social media influencer, is being a featured model on Pop Sugar as one of the hottest models walking around Coachella. Real talk, this guy is super creative and super artistic. He's definitely the most artistic guy on the team, and he knows a thing or two about both games and games. The next pick goes to Ricky Charles! Alright, moving on to the next pick. This guy is a baller, a gamer, and a beast. He has a sexy brand new red car, which he bought brand new. He legit survived pneumonia. And he's a diamond status at Viejas, which means somehow he gets the hookups to the classiest hotel stays. This guy's a big fan of Star Wars, which makes sense because he makes it rain like a storm, and he's just an overall trooper. He always has a positive attitude, and he is the most generous guy I know, and he's always reliable in a sense where he will always offer a hand whenever I need it. The next pick goes to Philip DeSago! Alright, moving on to the next pick. This was a wild card pick. I had to trade a couple ounces of Wagyu beef, a shot of whiskey, and some homemade ice cream to get this guy on the team. He's kinda creeping though because he likes to take photos of me with my shirt off, and then he goes to print it at Kinko's. I'll admit, this guy is a baller though, but he keeps calling foul and ones when they really weren't. But that's okay because that's the type of guy I need on this team. Someone who's competitive, just loves to eat good food, and have a good time. The next pick goes to Groomsmen. And that, my friends, wraps it up for the 2021 draft for Bang and Tyman's wedding. Again, this video is brought to you by Tiny Cakes. Tiny, fun, and delicious. Tune in on November 28th for the main event. Otherwise, thanks for watching and good night. Real talk, if you're watching this right now, I want to thank each and every one of you for just being a part of my life. You guys have really shaped me into the person that I am today, and for that I'm really grateful, and I really hope that you guys accept my offer and be a part of my groomsmen for my very special day. So what do you say, guys? Will you guys be my groomsmen?